Good evening, class. Today we will be discussing the characteristics of Greek heroes. So first of all, what comes to mind when you think of a hero? Do you think of men in spandex, tights, and capes, such as Batman, Spider-Man, or Superman? What about ordinary heroes in everyday life, such as firemen, policemen, or maybe the local janitor who saved your life? What we'll be discussing today what actually makes up a hero in Greek mythology, such as Hercules here. First of all, Greek heroes often have one immortal parent, and they're often born into royalty, having an unusual conception or birth. Greek heroes are often favored by the gods and are subject of a prophecy. Sometimes they're even abandoned at birth or at a very young age, and they have the abilities to perform amazing feats that kind of foreshadow the events that will come in their later life. They often go on a magnificent quest and travel to the underworld, and sometimes they even marry a princess or die an ignoble death. Heroes, often called demigods because one parent is immortal and the other is mortal. The most famous heroes were the offspring of Zeus or Poseidon, such as we have here, but sometimes the parent was a goddess, such as Aphrodite or Thetis. To further complicate things, often the hero's actual births involved strange complications. Heroes are also often born into royalty, being offspring of a princess or queen. Typically, the god responsible for the hero either came disguised as the husband of the queen, or the princess slept with the god and a mortal on the same night. Invariably, the hero was claimed by his earthly father as well as his Olympian one. The fates of the oracle often had something to say about the birth of a hero. Often the predictions so frightened the parents that they abandoned the child in the wilderness. But since the heroic child was favored by the gods, he was saved and raised by someone other than his parents. Sometimes, through no fault of the parents, the child needed to be raised away from home. Young heroes invariably found a way to strut their stuff when they were wee tykes, often performing an amazing feat at a young age. Hercules killed 2 snakes as a youngster. Theseus moved a huge rock and fought what he thought was a lion. These events were a heads up that great things were in store for our heroes. Heroes were often favored by the gods, since heroes were the offspring of gods. Usually, they were favored by their parent god. For example, a child of Zeus would get the help on a quest by Zeus or another Olympian. Special gifts such as helmets, winged sandals, and golden bridles were loaned to the heroes in their quests.